Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Greenhouse SMP, the Stina Rose Patreon server. Today, we are doing something a little bit different. We are going to be moving a villager. So, for the last, I don't know, couple weeks, we have had a mending villager that we've decided that we are going to, how to put this, give away to Kyburg. And so, we've been housing the villager in our temporary hall down here. And I'm going to look down because there's something I want to show you in a minute, but I want to wait until it's time. So, Keyborg's Mending Villager, his name is Purple Moose, and he had, like, I kept getting Mending Villagers when I was starting out and getting my librarian. So I got this guy and offered him up to anyone who might want him, and he actually has some decent other books. He's got Protection 4, he's got Silk Touch. I mean, it's actually pretty good. And a glass and a lantern trade. This is a really good villager. So we've been holding him until she could get moved in to her base and get ready. And then we are going to take him through the nether. We are going to bring him over to her base. And I have plans for this to go relatively easily. We'll see how this goes. But I'll definitely bring you back when I am ready to move him. The other things I wanted to show you was we have a new house. I I decided I didn't like the farm anymore, and so I talked to nursing and basically here, let me fly. Can't fly, don't have any rockets. My rockets are in here. So this is where we put most of the storage that had been all sitting out here, and I moved it in mostly because it was in my way. So now we have some storage here. Most of this is going to move downstairs, but for now, this is where we have it. We have our mailboxes. We have more storage up here if we should need it. Right now, we just have our beds in the middle of the floor because I'm going to have DSA decorate the interior because I don't do interiors. But it spirals up, and we have several floors. Here's this floor again. We have several floors. Whoops. I need guardrails, apparently. We have a nice balcony that overlooks that and the rest of the base, the little village, which is eventually going to come into this area as well. So once the breeder is gone, once the temporary trading hall is gone, my staging area, if you will, I'll bring in some more mushroom houses, and those will pepper this area here. Um, but we have some really nice views throughout. And then in that room before that I was in, we have another balcony that looks out over this part of our base. So it's really nice. We got some good views. I like this, the different views that we have. But this house is this size for a reason. Like, it's not just because we wanted all this empty space. It needed to be this size because we have villager powered farms now. And if we go down here, we have our storage for all of the different farms. If we I didn't put those there. Somebody else must have put those there to make it a little easier. So we have the wheat farm here. So I skipped one. We have this one. We have carrots. We have potatoes up top. We have carrots on the second level. And I have access to all my redstone so that I can get to it if just in case something goes wrong. We have carrots, potatoes, wheat, and beets, and then we also have the uh, poisonous potatoes because I didn't. Those won't go into the composter, and so I'm gonna just save them here. And then we have All the seeds go into a barrel, which then get composted. But we have wheat here, and then we have our beet farmer here, and apparently it's bedtime. And then we also have access to the underground massive storage, which has the other thing I was going to show you guys. I can't really see it from here, so let's jump up on here. I finished the floor in here. Well, sort of finished the floor in here. So around the bottom on the outside, we have what is in each of these storage slices, roughly. But then I needed to break it up because when we get over here by the stone, if I had made stone or wood planks or anything like that out of this flooring, it would have gotten confusing. So I put the border of spruce, I want to say spruce, in, and then I put this in. And this kind of, signifies there's 3 flowers, and so there's 3 of us, and it's all on one stem. So we're all working together in one base. It's symbolic, but it's really hard to see if you're just walking like this. You have to kind of go up to see it well. And then I also put easy access. This was our old shack. Our starter base is now an elevator down to the storage. So I'm going to grab some rockets and fly so that you guys can see, and also maybe put my wings on so you guys can see what this looks like from the outside. I'm quite happy with this and how this looks, how it turned out. Well, I was going to park on a tree, but apparently I missed. So let's hop up here. So this was based on an image that I found on Pinterest. I changed things up a little bit because I only had the one view, so I decided to kind of make it my own somewhat, but the basis is from an image on Pinterest. I will place that link to the image in the description. But yeah, so I've got villager powered farms below, and then we've got our base and a lot of storage, a lot of space that DSA is going to get to decorate later. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So now we'll get to the hard part of today's video, and that is moving a villager. So let's get some basics together, like rails and a boat and some building blocks, because villagers tend not to do what I want them to do when I want them to do it. Alright, so I have the villager here. Well, just on the other side of that portal. And I want to get him out. I can boat him all the way out to there and probably get him onto the ice that way, because we should be okay fitting through here. I hope. Just in case though, let's block that off so he can't wander around. Actually, let me put a boat down and see how this goes. Okay. So boat is down. Let's get him out of here. And I need you to go that way. Come this way, dude. We can't keep you guys out of the portals under normal circumstances. But somehow now is when you want to. Go into the portal. There. I'm not taking that down until he is in the boat and safe. Look, there's a nice boat. Perfect! Look at you! Okay. Let's take this down. Okay, so far so good. And I can turn those off for the moment. So far so good. We're doing okay. So, now we get him on the ice road, and I believe she is south. So we just have to get all the way down south. Alright, and we're off to the races. And I can't steer on ice for nothing. But this is super fast. I like it. Alright, keeping an eye out. The gold farm is going to be our marker. Slow down. Alright, and then south. We're east, so south is that way? Yes. Okay, and then we have to go, I don't know, something like 800 blocks. And I'm really hoping that this is... the ice road goes all the way down. She said it did. So I'm hoping. We're at 400. This is really fast. I didn't realize that these were going to be so fast. So far, so good. Alright. And here's where I probably should have gone to scope things out. I don't know if this is her or not. Okay. I think this is gonna be her. Let me double check. Okay, so we found out that this is Kyburg space. I have gotten him out of the boat, and he walked right into the tunnel on his own. Whoops. So, we are now just boating all the way down. Oh, the end is in sight. Literally. Alright, I need to double check that nothing spawned on the blocks that I placed up here. Nothing. Good, good. Oh, well, I guess there wasn't much room for it to spawn anyway. Alright, we're going to get him a little closer. And then we're going to block off the back side, because I don't want him running backwards from where we just came. So we are going to just block that off there. Get my hitboxes going so that I don't accidentally hit him. Ah, beautiful! Except that I think it's nighttime. Oh, that's not good. Sleep the night, sleep the night, sleep the night. No, dude, you can't have this. This is my bed. I don't see anything. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, we can turn off the hitboxes now. Alright, and since I don't want him going back up here... See, I knew you were going to do that. Okay, can you just go in, please? Keep going. Alright. You should be safe in here. Oh, and here. this is yours. So, let's put this over here. Okay. Theoretically, they shouldn't jump in that well, but just in case. Um, okay. So, Kyburg, your librarian is in the village. And his lectern is right there, next to the well. I'm going to clean my stuff up because there's no reason for me to leave a mess. Well, I gotta say, that was less eventful than I had expected. I mean, totally expected this to go just as smoothly as it did, and I am so not surprised at all that nothing went wrong and that the villager went right in. Totally not surprised at all. So at the end of our last video, we left a note in the post office here to see if anyone knew something. So, let's see. Has anyone responded? Oh, yes. And, okay. After noting your problem with the giant squid monster, finding the hole in the floor in the building above and fix it. This will stop people falling through and providing easy snacks for the squid. If it can't get the food, it should leave and go somewhere else. Okay. That is an option. Wonder if there's anything in our mailboxes. Oh, look, it's a St. Patrick's Day bundle. Oh, very cool. I love it. I'm over here at my personal base area. I got a new pet. Look, I got a new puppy. He is, he was actually stuck over by the mushroom houses in the cleric's little garden, the netherwort garden. And he kept getting wet and shaking off, and I couldn't find him for the longest time. And I finally saw him. He was just dropping into the little water source that we have over there for potion making. So this is Soggy, and then I went ahead and brought Barky over and named him. They all have my collar. Not like all of my animals have the blue, which is my signature color for the season. So Soggy and Barky. I also went ahead and named my kitties that were over here. We have Patchy. We have Xerxes. We have Tin Lizzie. Any guesses why I named her Tin Lizzie? And then I also have Silver. So my animals are named, which is something that I've been meaning to do because it's we're supposed to be naming all of our permanent passive mobs. So Edvard, I know. I should have done it eons ago, and I completely forgot. I'm sorry. So that is all I have for today. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time.